Loft conversion compliance, what do you need to know? Could your dream loft conversion be at risk of costly mistakes, planning refusals, or even safety issues just because you missed a few key rules? Today, let's break down what you need to know before starting a loft conversion, covering planning permission, building regulations, and the most common pitfalls to avoid. Planning permission, the essentials. Many loft conversions can be carried out under permitted development, which means you may not need full planning permission. However, there are strict limits on factors such as size, height, materials, and overall design, especially for dormers, roof alterations, or if your home is in a conservation area or subject to an Article 4 direction. If your plans go beyond these limits, or you want to change the shape of the roof significantly, you'll need to apply for planning approval. Always check for any previous planning conditions or restrictions that might affect loft conversions in your area. If you're unsure, speak to your local council's planning department or consult a qualified designer to clarify your options before starting work. Building regulations. What's required? All loft conversions must meet building regulations. There are no exceptions. This includes structural safety, insulation, fire protection, soundproofing, ventilation, and safe access. Key example, you'll need a suitable staircase for safe escape, and the new floor and doors must provide the right level of fire protection, often FD30 fire doors and upgraded smoke alarms. The structure must be checked by a structural engineer to ensure the existing joists can support the new room. Insulation must meet current energy efficiency standards. If you're adding dormer windows, roof lights, or making changes to the structure, these must all be approved and inspected by building control. Risks of non-compliance. Unapproved loft conversions can result in enforcement notices requiring you to undo the work or take expensive remedial action. You may not be able to sell or remortgage your home without a completion certificate. In the best case, the value will be deducted from the house sale. In the worst case, it is not worth thinking about. Insurance might not pay out if the work is not compliant, and work that doesn't meet the standards can put your family's safety at risk, especially if there's a fire or structural issue. Fixing mistakes later is always more expensive than getting it right the first time. Extra considerations. Party Wall Act. If your conversion affects a shared wall or the roof structure near a neighbour, you may need to serve notice under the Party Wall Act. Headroom. There are minimum height requirements for habitable rooms and staircases. Conservation areas/listed buildings. Extra restrictions apply. Always check before proceeding. How to get it right. Before starting a loft conversion, it's important to check if your current structure can safely support a new room. Make sure there is enough height for comfortable use and plan the stairs so they are safe and don't take up too much space. Good design will also help you get plenty of natural light and fresh air and provide useful storage. You'll need to meet safety standards, including fire protection, smoke alarms, and a safe way to exit in an emergency. It's also essential to have proper insulation, soundproofing, and updated wiring and plumbing if you're adding a bathroom. These steps make the new space safe and comfortable and help protect the value of your home. By thinking about these details early on, you'll create a loft conversion that works well, meets all the rules, and adds real value to your property. Work with a qualified designer or architect experienced in loft conversions. Submit clear plans and calculations to building control before starting work. Use reputable contractors and arrange inspections at key stages. Get advice early, especially if you're unsure about planning rules or structural questions. Next stage is don't risk your investment or your family's safety. Make sure your loft conversion complies with planning and building regulations from the start. For tailored advice or a stress-free project, get in touch today.